Hey guys, and welcome to day 11. Today is all about our core, so everything from the top of our rib cage all the way down to our mid thighs, everything in between that holds us together and helps us balance and get through our day-to-day life. Today you are going to need your mat if you have it and some yoga blocks, but definitely not necessary. We can do everything that we need to do without these yoga blocks. So go on and grab that stuff and come on back and let's get started. All right, starting with a quick warm-up, let's take a deep breath in. And again. This time, let's lean it over. Come on back the other side. Awesome, let's take those hands down by our side and reach towards our knees. Swing over and do the other side. Awesome, take those arms and push them up and off to the side. And overhead. All right, from here, let's take our hands to our side and twist both ways. Hold it here, drop those arms down. Let's fold at the waist, all the way down to the ground. Bend our knees, squat, and rise on up. Let's do that again. Down, up. One more time. Down, squat, and rise. All right, let's roll that shoulder back. Other side. Let's take both of them and roll them forward. Awesome, let's reach it over one more time. We need to be stretching everything out. Reach it across and across. Take a deep breath in. Clasp our hands overhead and stretch. It's getting everything nice and warm. And lift. All right, push it back a little tiny bit. Once you've done that, let's hinge at the waist. Come down to the ground. Reach over, grab your right ankle, your left ankle, back to the middle, bend your knees, hands to your knees, and roll yourself up. Go ahead and grab your weights and let's get started into our first move. Our first move is a good morning. So a soft bend in our knees, hinge at the waist, using the core muscles, making sure they're nice and tight to bring yourself all the way back up. Back is nice and straight as we do it. You're not swinging forward, slow and controlled, so you know exactly what you're doing. Now, when you come forward, you don't want to be looking down at the ground. Keep your gaze straight in front of you. Find a spot on the wall that works best for you, and look at that. I know I keep looking down, but I'm checking my timer. All right, rise it on up, set that weight down, and stretch everything out while we take our rest. Oh, we're gonna repeat that 2 more times, guys. So, things to remember. Soft bend in our knees. Definitely do not lock those knees. All right, ready? Here we go. Hinge and rise. Bum is out, chest is lifted. Oh, bending it down. Core is nice and tight. Using yourself to rise on up into a standing position. Got about 15 seconds left. Oh, feel that in the back of the legs too. This is our last one. Awesome job. Hang on to that weight if you like. Flush those legs out because they were standing nice and still for some time. And we are gonna repeat that one more time. So make sure we are in the correct position. Soft bend in our knees. Let's hinge and rise. Now, you don't have to keep my pace. You can go a little faster. You can go a little slower. As long as you're not swinging and you are in control. All right, we got about 10 seconds left. I know I had a message the other day from somebody that said, when you say we have 10 seconds left, I think we have way more than 10 seconds. It's not, I promise. Last one. Awesome. Definitely feeling that. Go on and grab your other weight as we flesh those legs out. Whew. Holding weight in both hands. We've got a soft bend in our knees. Definitely nothing is locked. You're going to lower it down and using your oblique muscles to pull you up. We are doing the right side only. Down you go, up you come. Using your obliques. Pull yourself up. Core is nice and tight as we do it. Awesome, one more. Perfect. All right, we're gonna switch it over and do our left side. Keeping those knees nice and bent. My knees are pretty sore today. I'm not 100% sure why, but they're really sore. All right, here we go. Down and up. Again, I'm definitely not swinging. I'm paying attention to what I'm doing and making sure everything is flowing the way it should. Paying attention so that I'm actually activating my muscles as I'm going down and coming up. Up, down, down. You've got about 10 seconds left. Down. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna switch it over and do it on our right-hand side again. This time as we go through it, let's see if we can reach a little bit further. If that means slowing down your pace, slow down your pace. Just try and reach a little farther this time. Ready? Here you go. Down and up. Down and up. Reach it down, pull it up. Down, up. See if you can get a little further. If you need to reach, feel all the way down on the side of your leg. Definitely use your thumb to guide you all the way down. This is our last one. Whew. All right. Going over to our left-hand side, let's see, can you reach a little further? Readjusting our legs, making sure we are in the correct spot. Taking a deep breath in, rolling our shoulders back, chest is nice and high. Here we go, down. Keep reaching. Making sure everything is in place, lowering it down, lifting it up. All right, we got about 20 seconds left. I won't tell you who messaged me and told me that I wasn't giving you guys the correct time, but I think her name begins with an M and she really likes pizza. And it may be Marge. It's Marge. There you go. All right. We are going to do that one more time, all the way through. Woo. Bending those legs, flushing them out as we're standing nice and still and we've got all of that weight planted on our legs. Ready? Here we go. Down and up. Chest is high and lifted. Down we go, up we come. Ten seconds left. Time for one more. Awesome. Roll those shoulders back, flush out those legs. Bending those knees, making sure everything is still nice and loose and definitely not locked up. Getting over to the last side for our left hand side. Down and up. All right, we got about 10 seconds left before we're actually gonna get on down to the floor. So reach, last one, reach, up we come. All right, let's take those weights, keeping them nice and close by. We are going to go to the floor, and I'm gonna move my page over here so it's a little easier. All right, laying on our back with our hands straight above us. It's a sit-up, or I'm sorry, it's a crunch and not a sit-up. So, up, find a spot between your legs, looking for it. Every time you come up, you want to find that spot. Up, lifting those shoulders all the way up. All right, now we've got about 10 seconds left. Squeeze two more, guys. 1 and 2. Awesome job. Set that weight down wherever is convenient for you. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times through, okay? Whew. Flush those arms out. When you're ready, go ahead and grab your weight. And remember, it's a crunch and not a sit-up. So lower back stays on the ground, just your shoulders. All right, let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Awesome, let's take our rest. Putting that weight off to the side. I'm gonna pull my hair out here for a second, just because it's irritating the crap out of me. All right, last time all the way through before we move on to our next move. Go ahead and grab your weight. Ready, and curl. Lower back is staying on the ground, guys. Last one. Awesome. Take that weight, set it off to the side. Oh. Well, I find out what we're doing next. All right, so Arms and legs stretched all the way out. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Ready? Here we go. Reach, reach, reach. Definitely a challenge. 10 seconds left. Last one. And relax. Oh, all right, we're gonna repeat that 2 more times all the way through, guys. Making sure we're in the right spot. We are. All right, hands over our heads. Let's go. Now, it's okay if your arms and legs do not meet and you don't touch. The idea is to reach for them using those core muscles. And if they touch, that's great. All right, one more each side. Last one. Whew. All right, one more time, all the way through. Ready? Here we go. Up. We got about 20 seconds left, guys. There you go. Awesome. All right, take your rest before we get into our next move. And our next move is a side plank. So what you're going to do from this position is roll onto your side. Ready? Using your feet for support, lift yourself up and hold. Now, if you prefer to put your arm in the air, you can definitely put your arm in the air. You do not have to use your knee. You can put both feet out and use your feet. If you need to come down anytime, come on down, making sure your shoulder is in line with your elbow as you do it. Arm up if you wish. Sometimes I move my arm up just to distract me a little bit. 3, 2, 1, come on down. All right, flip on over to the other side. Getting into position. When you're ready, we're going to lift. Up we come. Again, guys, it's okay to set down if you can't make it through the entire 45 seconds. Arm up to distract us, just for a little bit of movement. Breathing in, checking in line with our elbow. Down you come. All right, take our rest. Next move is a full plank. So you decide on your elbows or all the way up on a high plank. Completely up to you. Ready? Here we go. Holding it for 45 seconds. I'm a little sweaty, I'm sliding on my mat. Holding it as best we can. If you need to come to your knees, definitely come to your knees. But try and stay up as best you can. Oh. Oh, awesome job, guys. All right, flipping over onto our backs again. We are gonna do a different type of crunch. Keeping our feet together like this, you're going to crunch. All the way into what's called a butterfly crunch. Finding that spot between those legs and looking. Now, some people prefer to put their hands all the way over and bring them up. And you can do that if you wish. Or you can just hold them up. As long as you're not using them to lift yourself or swing yourself or use the momentum. Hold it here. All right. We're gonna repeat that 2 more times through, guys. So make sure you are in a comfortable position. If you find that you cannot keep your feet in that butterfly position, keep them up. Let's go, starting now. But keep your knees bent and reach from side to side. Whatever works for you. Crunch. Oh. The good news is, after this, we've only got 1 more move and day 11 is done. Hold it there. All right, we're gonna repeat that 1 more time before we move on to our very last move. Back into position, lower back is on the ground, lifting just our shoulders. Oh, here we come, up. All right, 2 more. 1 and 2. All right, let's take our reps to rise on back up. Grabbing 1 single weight for our next move. Knees are nice and soft and bent. We are going to wood chop. Hang on to that weight as you swing, making sure you have movement in your feet so nothing is locked up and nothing is getting stuck by your mat. Swinging it on the diagonal. Last one. Awesome. Whee. All right, we're gonna switch it over and do the other side. Nice soft bend in our knees, nothing is locked. Ready? Here we go. Up. All the way from the side, down, cross. Last one. Awesome. All right, next we are going to do a center kettlebell swing with your weight. So you're going to swing it down, bring it no higher than your shoulder. Ready? It's the movement of pushing our hips forward. That's what's driving the weight. Thrusting those hips forward will help drive that weight all the way up. No higher than your shoulders. Your back is nice and straight as you do it. Bending those knees, looking straight ahead. All right, last 10 seconds, guys. Last one. Oh, awesome. Take those weights, set them off to the side before we stretch everything out. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Again, release it to the ground. Reach over and grab the left ankle, the right ankle, whatever you prefer. Coming back to the middle, get your feet a good distance apart and walk those hands out till you feel that stretch in those legs. Come on back, reach over to the other side. Come on back to the middle. Let's bend our knees, hands to our knees, and roll ourselves up. So take your arm and reach it over, stretch out that entire side. We worked those obliques really well today. Switch it over, let's do the other side. Come on back, let's roll that shoulder back. Other side. And roll them both forward. All right, let's take that arm and reach it across. Other side. Bringing those arms all the way up and reaching. Lowering one and give it a good solid push. Stretching behind. Raise those arms up and switch it over. Oh, awesome. Let's take a deep breath in. Clasp your hands overhead as you exhale. From here, let's lean to the side. Lean to the other side. Come on back to the middle. Push it back if your arms feel good. It should never hurt, but if it's feeling good, push it back. All right, hinge it forward and stretch. Drop those arms, take a deep breath in. Fantastic day 11, guys, working on our core. Come on back tomorrow where I think it's all legs. Tomorrow's all legs, so come on back and let's get into working on our legs. Have a great day. We'll see you soon, guys.